it's time for our final Funny Fest participant before Lachlan comes out, our headliner. They enjoyed it so far. Aren't they awesome? It's just... We had a week to just put it all together and everybody's sharing jokes and hey, how would you know? What if... It's just been a real nice bonding thing. You get this group of people, and for those of you that have done it before, you know. So it's been fantastic, and we're excited to be able to do it next year, so you can sign up at AlaskanComedy.com. Speaking of which, Funny Fest doesn't end, you know. We have the world-famous Sklar Brothers on this stage Thursday night. This Thursday night, the world-famous Sklar Brothers. You've seen them on everything, so it'll be fun. So it's time for this final participant, somebody it's just been an absolute joy all week to have in class. The energy, the excitement, the comedy. Our next performer has, they've worked stand-up at just beating the streets. New to Fairbanks, first winter, so that's not easy. And just beating the streets at every open mic they can hit. And if there's a performer that we've had this week in the Funny Fest, the one that has deserved this stage probably the most to be here is our next performer. Please give it up for the very funny Phoenix.
Christ, I didn't know who he was introducing for a second. I looked behind me like, damn, who is that coming out? You guys ready for some jokes? I know it's confusing. I'm dressed like the head cashier at fucking Walmart, so I don't want to confuse you guys. Oh man, like Leonard said, my name is Phoenix, and I know what you guys are thinking already, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this thought out of your head right now. No, I'm not black. I'm kidding. No, I'm not from Phoenix. I've never even been to Phoenix. I don't even know where Phoenix is, to be honest. I thought it was a basketball team. But every time I tell somebody that I've never been to Phoenix, they get an attitude like they're the mayor of Phoenix. You know? They're like, what? You've never been to Phoenix? But then when I flip it on them, all of a sudden I'm an asshole. I'm like, wait, you've never been to Karen, Wisconsin? Now all of a sudden she wants to talk to my manager. Newsflash, Karen, I don't work at this Walmart. It's kind of funny being diagnosed with social anxiety late in life. You know, because social anxiety is interesting, because basically it just means that I'm an asshole, but now I get to take medication for it. So that's fun. But I got diagnosed later on in life because I'm black, and I grew up in a black household, and good luck trying to convince your mom that you have depression. I came home from school one day, I was like, hey mom, I think I might be depressed. You know what she said to me? She said, you better depress your ass in that kitchen and anxiety those dishes. Strike one, Mom. Strike one. Because it was real frustrating watching all of my white friends at school take medication for their ADHD or whatever, you know? I was like, oh man, that checks out. That might work for me. I went home, I said, hey Mom, you know, I might be able to focus better if I take medication at school like everybody else. You know what she told me? She said, you better Adderall your ass in that bedroom and ADHD those clothes off the floor. Okay, strike two, Mom, all right. But it's okay. I can take as much medication as I want now. She's dead. Come on, kill her, okay? I mean, not for lack of trying. Step on a crack, they said. Break your mother's back, they said. I hopscotched all the way home, and she was still wide awake on the couch smoking a cigarette. Liars. Growing up that way, though, is funny, you know. I kind of had to have a good sense of humor, because it was either like therapy or comedy. I'm a little too black to afford therapy, so comedy it is. My depression actually started to chill out a little bit once I came out as transgender. We'll go ahead and address the black gay elephant in the room. But it's okay. I'm gonna spare you the trans political bullshit because even I don't understand trans sports, alright? But I will say this, okay? If you guys are afraid to go to the bathroom, how the hell do you think I feel? Okay? Because you guys go to the bathroom, it's easy, right? You see a sign, you take a piss. Simple, right? For me, I stand there, you know, I gotta pee in public, and it's like a political debate. It's like, am I gonna take these tits in your men's room or this beard in your ladies' room, right? I gotta make a decision to make. Because either way, it can go very wrong, right? Alright, let's say I do take these tits in your men's room, right? It's still Me Too 2024. I can end up with a random dick in my hand that I didn't even ask for. Okay? And the scary part is, I might fucking like it. Okay? Nobody's prepared for that. Alright, fine. I'll just take this beard in your ladies' room, right? Wrong. I go in the ladies' room, your Meemaw is in there powdering her nose or whatever white women do in the bathroom, I don't know. She sees my black gender confusing ass walk in the bathroom. She's like, oh God, do I grab my purse or my pussy? Handcuffs trying to figure out what went wrong today. I just had to pee. Jesus. Right, and I'm not even gonna try to hold it till I get home because I live in a freaking dry cabin. That means I gotta take a shit in the snow and cover it up like a labradoodle. Nobody warned me about these dry cabins before I got here, man. They're like, oh, when on Alaska, do what Alaskans do. Y'all could have warned me. But that's not the only thing that's frustrating about being out here. This is my first winter. I'm originally from Michigan, so I get winter. Winter is fine. What I don't get is why everything is so fucking expensive here. I first got here and I went to KFC because it was the only restaurant I recognized from back home. And I was like, just trying to figure out what I wanted. Okay, chicken tenders, that sounds like a fair bet, right? Dude told me that a 3-piece chicken tender meal was like $25. And I'm like, dude, I can get a whole bucket of chicken in the lower 48 for $25. Like, what is so special about these fucking chicken tenders that they're $25? Are they like college-educated chicken tenders? Because if that's the case, I'll take some UAF dropout chicken tenders. Maybe some GED tenders with barbecue sauce might be a little bit in my wheelhouse. I bet you 16 and pregnant tenders taste just as fucking fantastic. And they're $5.99. You dip them in the ranch, you don't even taste the despair from the broken egg. I know, man, you guys are feeling it, I'm feeling it. I'm gonna make me